Designing rockets is weird, but sometimes we have friends to help us. Sometimes we don't. I'm here to explain most. I'm sorry, baby. Right now in Aerospace, we're working on our rockets, and since no one has really explained it, I'm gonna try to do my best. This isn't a 100% guide or a 100% factual thing. I'm guessing on some of the features, but I'll let you know what those are. Should be straight and forward. First, you gotta whip out that thing. You gotta get your laptop, obviously. Let's go very quickly over Open Rocket. First, we have the Rocket Design tab. You have a nose cone, body tube transition. Just boom, bam, bop, and you have half a rocket right there. What you do is you click on the parts to add them. Double click on any part to configure all the values. You can do this in centimeters, inches. If you don't want to change this every time, you go into Edit, Preferences, Units, and go change them manually here. I have this in metric because it's simpler for me. Here is my example. So let's look at it. First, you have the rocket motor over here. We're using the C65 motor. I have 2 centering rings and an engine block. The centering rings help keep the motor in place, and the engine block keeps it from moving upward into your rocket. We interrupt the session with my cat who wants to be in the recording very badly. Next, you need to worry about your fins. Your fins provide a lot of stability, but they also provide a lot of weight. More weight means the less efficient your rocket will be. However, more weight does not mean a bad thing. Sometimes weight means more stability, and you should probably choose stability over the bigger number. If it says it's a bigger number, but the stability is like 0.4, your rocket will absolutely just spin out. It will not work, because while the rocket is going to empty out its motor, the weight will change, which means your rocket will take an arc straight down. That's all that's going to happen. Prioritize having this number above 1, maybe above 1.2 or 1.5. That is a very safe, good number to have, even if it means that number right there is not going to be as high. It's a-okay. You don't need me to tell you this, but remember, those cones right here, we aren't making them. We have A through E, which are a bunch of different preset motors. Right now, my shoulder is a little wonky because I can't remember how wide the shoulder is on the E, but this is a preset. You need to look at what we have. It's going to be on PLTW, and you need to model your nose cone based off that. Hi, kitty. So, that's all you have to do for that. Remember, what comes up needs to come down. That means pack a parachute. Also pack a cord. Remember, pack your parachute. You could just forget about it, which means in the simulation, what number it tells you is going to be wrong. Remember to put it in there. Also put the launch cord in it. Probably gonna wait until we actually get a hold of the parachutes to modify the weight, but design everything in your rocket as you can. You need your engine block, your centering rigs, your motor, the correct scale, size, and everything for the nose, because we don't make them. We can't just modify them. Unless it's a very big one with like the bit on the end, that's all we can do to them. We can't modify them. The only thing you can do is maybe add it in weight, but I'm not gonna say you're gonna be successful when taking it off. Also, think about having one of these. This is what's going on your rocket after. This is what makes your rocket go launch upward. There's gonna be like a big wire that it attaches to. It plops down, there's like, whee! And this clip thing. So I pulled this rocket off PLTW because I want this clip thing specifically. This clip holds your motor in place. Have it on there. It's not gonna be something crucial, but it's a nice thing to have. Also, it makes your rocket look cooler, so put it on anyway. Oh, and remember to color it so it looks cool, and you're not as dead inside when you're building this thing.